Hey guys, welcome back to Board Watch. I'm Brian.
I'm Joey.
And we're on the home stretch of Season 4.
Episode 8.
After this, we'll only have 2 episodes left, and we'll be Season 5. Up to Season 5,
and
yeah.
6.
And we'll only have 20
I'll be
episodes
with
left.
you guys. I know.
We'll be 40 episodes in with 20 episodes left.
We are moving. We have not.
So it's
let
June
up.
1st. We posted our first video on April 1st, and we're watching episode 8 of Season 4 right
He
now.
told me that we'd be on track to finish. I just didn't really fathom it. I was like, there's no way in my head. I didn't like question it, nor did I do the math, because it seemed like... But we really are going to finish. Took 100% by the time. So, man, I can't wait. This is so exciting.
Yeah.
That I had the opportunity to get all these done. But, yeah.
And without further ado, let's get into episode 8.
You listen to me.
Shut your mouth.
What? It's just an hour, you dumb bitch.
No, it's not.
Well, he should be with them then. Ooh! Out of here, this what the fuck.
Well, I don't see why it matters. Grey Worm isn't interested. None of the Unsullied care what's under our clothes.
He was interested.
What?
I believe he was interested.
If the masters never cut me, I never am unsullied. I never stand in the plaza of pride when Daenerys Stormborn orders us to kill the masters. I never am chosen to lead the Unsullied. I never meet Miss Sunday from the island of North.
This might be my new favorite love story.
Careful.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't you do this to me. George, you're careful.
What do you tell them?
I'm Theon Greyjoy, son of Balon, heir to the Iron Islands.
And what are you really?
Rick,
Until when?
always, forever.
That's right. Until you're rotting in the ground. Remember what you are and what you're not. Bring me Lord Kaelin.
You are fading from sickness. You are badly outnumbered, and you're hundreds of miles from the sea. Lord Bolton implores you to protect your men and abandon this fortress you can no longer hold. Do this, and he will be just and fair with you as he has been with me. The Boltons will give you safe passage to the stony shore.
The Ironborn will not surrender. You go tell your master that. Theon Greyjoy, or whoever the fuck you are. Where in hell are you muttering?
If we yield, we live. Is that what it says on this paper here?
Yes.
You didn't really think I'd let them go, did you?
Oh my god.
Fallen out of fashion.
We were told there was a witness, a girl.
A niece of yours, I believe.
Let me fetch her.
No need. We prefer to hear her testimony unadulterated.
My name's not Elaine. It's Sansa Stark, eldest daughter of Lord Eddard Stark. Lord Royce, we met when you came to Winterfell. You were escorting your son Sir Waymar to the wall.
Sansa Stark?
Lord Baelish is my uncle now, in truth, by marriage. He's always been so kind to me.
Nice
I was so
friend,
happy to be here, to be free. All because of him. But my aunt turned on me. She cursed me, called me a whore, promised to throw me through the moon door. When Lord Baelish tried to calm her, she struck him. She said she didn't want to live anymore. She stood on the edge of that moon door. He tried to reason with her, promised her she was the only one he had ever loved, but she stepped through those doors and she was...
He's so happy right now. God damn. He did not see that going on that way.
Yeah.
What if she loves him? No. That would be so crazy.
She raised that boy.
Who sent you?
Kylie.
You spied on her. Who gave you this? Does it matter? Have you told her? I wanted to tell you first, man to man, rather than go behind your back. Let me speak with her in private. You'll never be alone with her again. This is the work of Tywin Lannister. He wants to divide us. If we're fighting each other, we're not fighting him.
The pardon was signed the year we met. Why were you pardoned? Unless you're saying this document was forged?
It is not forged.
Why then?
I sent letters to Varys, the spy master of King's Landing.
You betrayed me. From the first.
Forgive me.
You have until dusk to collect your things and leave this city. If you're found in Marine past break of day, I'll have your head thrown into Slaver's Bay. Okay.
You were doing so good. Well played, Tyler. Well played.
Open it. From this day until your last day, you are Ramsay Bolton,
Oh, good
son
for
of
him.
Bruce Bolton, Warden of the North.
You honor me. I swear I will uphold your name and your tradition. I will be worthy of you, Father. I promise.
Who would pass the bloody gate?
The bloody hound, Sander Clegane, and his traveling companion, Arya Stark, niece of your lady Lysa Arryn.
Then I offer my condolences. Lady Arryn died 3 days ago.
Fucking Arya.
Red Viper of Dawn. You don't get a name like that unless you're deadly, right?
Never seen him fight.
Oh, he's going to die. I'm going to die.
Oberyn believes in himself.
That's putting it mildly. Do you remember Cousin Orson? Orson Lannister?
Of course. Wet nurse dropped him on his head. Left him simple.
Simple. Used to sit all day in the garden.
Crushing beetles with a rock.
And I still couldn't figure out why he was doing it. And I had to know, because it was horrible that all these beetles should be dying for no reason.
Every day around the world, men, women, and children are murdered by the score. Who gives a dusty fuck about a bunch of beetles?
I know, but still, it filled me with dread. Why did he do it? What was it all about? I don't know. You shouldn't drink before a fight.
You learned this during your years in the fighting pits. I always drink before a fight.
It could get you killed. It could get me killed.
Today is not the day I die.
A fucking speed. Oh shit!
Have they told you who I am?
Some dead man.
I am the brother of Elia Martel. And you know why I've come all the way to this stinking shit pile of a city? For you? I'm going to hear you confess before you die. You raped my sister. You murdered her. You killed her children. Say it now and we can make this quick. Say it. You raped her? You murdered her? You killed her children. You raped her! You murdered her! You killed her children! You killed her children! You're dying. No, you can't die yet. You haven't confessed. Say it. Say her name. Elia Martel. You raped her. You killed her children. Elia Martel. Who gave you the order? Who gave you the order? Say her name! You raped her! You murdered her! You killed her children! Say it. Say her name. Say it!
Oh my god!
Elia Martel. I killed her children. Then I raped her. Then I smashed her head in like this.
Oh my god! Oh, I smashed him! I just liked him so much! It was not even tear! Don't you do it! I swear to God, Tywin!
God has made their will known. Tyrion Lannister. In the name of King Thomas Baratheon, first of his name, you are hereby sentenced to death.
Oh my god! No, we gotta watch the other episode, man. No, fuck that. We're gonna get right into episode 9 right now, guys. We'll see you there. No, not the Viper. The Viper. He made quick work of it. Like I said, he got cocky.
Yeah.
God.
For a character that was only in the show for 8 episodes, made quite the impression. And actually, I just posted episode 5 earlier today, and I'm like, oh yeah, he made a splash.
I really liked him.
And I did that.
That was Justin's favorite character too, and like I was like, oh, he's gonna be around for a while in my head. I did not think he'd be dead already. The fucking mountain. Wow. And he said it after too.
Yeah, he said, Elia Martel.
I raped her and I killed her children.
And I smashed her head in like this.
And he just squeezed his head until he popped. Oh man, oh my god, they can't kill Tyrion. They can't kill Tyrion. He's sentenced to death right now. Oh man. I don't think they'll kill him.
I just saw your lip quiver.
I don't think they'll kill Tyrion. I don't want them to because I didn't think they killed the Viper either.
Keep in mind, next episode is episode 9.
Oh, I swear to God, I'm gonna pick something, Brian. Don't put anything near me this next episode, man. I know episode 9 is always crazy. Oh! I'm actually not mad about the Viper dying as much as I did like seeing him fight. I'm more mad that means that Tyrion's possibly dead now. As much as I'm sad and frustrated that the Viper died because I really did like his character, man, that fucking sucks for Tyrion. Maybe he'll still be able to proposition. Maybe Jaime will still be able to proposition his dad to like pardon and let him go to the wall, and he'll still go to the wall. Maybe. Oh, I hope so.
All right. So Snake. It's in German, so I'm trying. Frag ihn, ob dachte, dass der Zweikampf. It's two. Kampf is struggle, so it probably means duel. So yeah, basically, what do you think about the duel at the end?
Oh, or maybe he was saying how it didn't look like the Viper was struggling. If he's using the word.
Well, no. Spy kampf. It's one word. Spy means two, and kampf means struggle. So like a struggle between two things.
Oh, the struggle.
Probably means duel. Yeah.
It was a good duel. Like I really like the fact that like the Viper. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter now, but like
he was a badass fighter.
He's a badass fighter. Like he made quick work of that guy, and like I said, like he had him like he did. And, so,
and the Mountain is known as one of the best fighters.
One of the best fighters, if not the best fighter. And now, I mean, yeah,
he had him dead to rights. Like
yeah, he should have killed him. He should have just killed him. He knew he did that.
He
knew the Tywin.
It was like Inigo Montoya, but
seriously, yeah, you killed my mother
with a little bit of a different ending.
Yeah, a lot different ending. But man,
but the Mountain did sustain some serious injuries, though.
Yeah, serious somewhat. Not like too bad though.
Ving Rames wants to know if you noticed Littlefinger's accent changing.
Oh, it is. It's getting very more northerny.
Well, like. Nah, there's jokes about like how in one scene he'll be like, okay. So, this is a good question actually. Issue 97. Another amazing character gone. If you could kill one of your current top 10 favorite characters to revive one dead, would you?
That's a good question. Kill one of my top 10
to bring back one of your favorites. If so, who and why?
Ned. I still miss him, guys. It's only been a month.
Ned was never even in your top 3.
Yeah, but I'd still I think he was top for a second.
No, because it was always Tyrion, Sansa, and Jon Snow.
You're not Sansa.
Sorry, Tyrion, Arya, and Jon Snow.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my God, what am I saying? Robb Stark. I'm so stupid. Yeah, Robb and Talisa.
So who would you kill to bring back Robb? And it has to be one of your top 10 favorite.
It has to be one of my top 10 favorite.
Who's worth the sacrifice to bring Robb back?
I'm trying to give you guys something fair because I don't want to just give off any character that I could
be like,
into
Theon.
the top. Yeah, exactly. I would have Lady Olenna and she's top up there. But I want my Robb and Talisa back, and I would kill.
Oh, so you're bringing Robb and Talisa back?
Yeah.
So you got to kill 2 of your top 10 to bring back Robb and Talisa.
Yeah, I want them back together.
So you're killing off Lady Olenna.
Matter of fact, I'll kill off 3 just so I can have Robb's kid back too.
We're getting 3 back. We're getting Robb's kid back,
and also Robb's child.
So
back.
we're killing 3 of Joey's top 10. All right, this should be fun.
Lady Olenna.
I love this question.
Lady Olenna's dead.
Okay.
Bronn is dead.
Okay.
And Davos would be dead.
Bronn, Davos, and Olenna.
Because I got to give you guys... Davos is definitely in my top 5 favorite characters. Or maybe 6. He's well within the middle of it.
Definitely in the top 10. Though.
But yeah, definitely in the top 10. But you guys know I'm not killing off Arya, and you guys know I'm not
killing off Tyrion.
Yeah, I'm not killing off Tyrion. So, but I'll give you Lady Olenna. I'll give you one of my top 3s. I'll give you lower bottom 10, and I'll give you a middle for all 3.
For Robb, Talisa, and the baby back. That was a great...
Guys, that was only a couple weeks ago. Like, I think you guys... I realized you guys have had, like, years to process this. I had just lost Rob. Like, I can't take anyone else right now, man. This is too much to process in my heart. I get to know these people so well. Oh, man. All right, so yeah, those are my 3 that I'd kill to get those 3 back. I like that question.
SLS wants to say that this one of the longest callbacks in the entire show happened in this episode, when Sansa recounts the time that Lord Royce, one of the people that was questioning her about Littlefinger, visited Winterfell with his son on the way to the Wall. We saw his son leading the scouting party in episode 1 with Matt Damon.
Oh, Matt Damon, that was his son?
That was Lord
Matt
Royce's
Daneberg.
son.
Oh,
Matt Daneberg.
One of the first people to see the White Walkers.
Yeah. So.
Man.
Yep.
That's funny. That was a huge callback.
It's like callback all the way to episode 1.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. It's not that long.
Which
only 2
again,
months.
like I said,
was only 2 months ago for me. So
yeah.
like,
So yeah, he was noble born, and which is what like his a nice watch outfit was looking really nice. Oh yeah, a lot of people were asking about this. Don't look at the question though, because they want your opinion on it, and then I'll tell you what everybody else thinks about it. There are a number of theories about why Tyrion's story about cousin Orson Lannister crushing the Beatles is brought up. Like, what does it mean?
What's the purpose of death?
What? Okay.
And also, what's people's meaning? Why do people do the things they do? Is the bigger question I think Tyrion wants. Like, what's the people's like purpose behind things, and why do people? Cause I think he was also like giving almost like a little bit to Jaime, because Jaime's killed so much and just like for whatever. So I think he was also like.
So it's analogous to Jaime.
Almost analogous to Jaime, but more so I think his whole thing is that that's why he's studied and devoted his time is to figure out what people's motivations are,
okay.
Like what people like what makes people do what they do.
So some people theorize that it's about George R.R. Martin just randomly killing people.
Oh, yeah, imagine! Oh, God. He really is like just smashing Beatles. That's all I hear in my sleep. It's George R.R. Martin just killing off characters. Just
that
funny.
People seem inordinately obsessed about his random killing of insignificant imaginary people while real people die every day around.
That's good. I like that. No, I didn't think that, but that's funny.
Yeah, because some people were saying that scene wasn't even in the book. That was just in the show.
Oh, really? Oh, that's funny.
And then I think one of the someone else also mentioned that I think it was Belonglos, because like there was actually a long discussion on this, that they named him Orson because of the writer of Ender's Game. Yeah. So Movie Lover Fan 18. I heard once that the reason the writers put it in Orson is that it is an inside joke on Orson Scott Card, the author of the book Ender's Game, who wrote an early scathing review of the show. So his book entails the killing of insect-like aliens, making him the squasher of beetles. No idea if this is true or not, but that's just what he heard. So like there's a fun comment section. Like go back to season 4, episode 5, and look under the pinned comment. There's a nice little discussion
of all the different theories.
Of all the different theories on Orson, though. But that was.
I like that. I'm curious to see. Well, I guess they don't ever explain it then, but honestly, I think, in my opinion, I think it's just Tyrion. Tyrion's all about motivation. I mean, besides.
Well, yeah, and that's something that we've been talking about. All
yeah, it's something we've been. Yeah, so besides the dig, or even besides the funny like entendre about George R. R. Martin, which is a really good one. But I think for the significance of Tyrion's character, I think that's what he's explaining, is that he's been troubled with motivations his entire life, and that's what he was asking his brother. It's like, why do people do what they do? And I think that's what he still struggles with.
Okay. Ladislav Dlawi, actually. How do you feel about Dany banishing Ser Jorah Mormont from Meereen?
That's so stupid.
And where do you think he's going?
I don't know what he's thinking right now. If he's still... loyal to Daenerys, and wants to do well by her and like try to like win her favor back, I would wait around until what's his name betrays her, and then save her.
Daria?
Yeah, Daria's gonna betray her eventually, I'm sure. And I'd wait around until then, and then just try to save her. If not, and he doesn't want to continue to be around her and continue to be ruled by her, I would go join Stannis and rejoin the the Golden Cloaks, or whatever they're called. What are they? Golden.
Well, the Golden Company.
The Golden Company. He was.
There's the Gold Cloaks, which are
not
the
Gold
like
Cloaks.
the City
I
Watch
was
of
getting
King's
it, but
Landing.
the Golden. Yeah, no, not the Gold Cloaks. The Golden Army.
Okay. Golden Company.
Golden Company, whatever they're called. I only heard their name. I never even met them yet. But he was apparently a part of that before. And maybe so if he's not gonna go and try, because I don't see him going and fighting for the Lannisters nor the Tyrells in King's Landing, and like I don't think he wants to go back to that anyway. So I think he'll just stay around.
All right, you already answered Jasper Halsey's questions about what you think is going to happen to Tyrion. Sabi Nakvi. Oh yeah, you know what? Like we can go back. We can go back on Oberyn if I see anything else. But let's kind of head to some other places. So the Night's Watch are outnumbered like 1,000 to 1.
It still pisses me off that that's still the case and no one's brought it up except the Night's Watchman. Like the head commander has not even said that we're greatly outnumbered. We need to figure something out. We haven't seen them say that yet, at least.
So when the wildlings attack, how will the Night's Watch respond?
This is the thing. You can go back to the whole like 300 type fight where it's like
300 guys.
Yeah, and you know and bring them into a narrow, decrease the point. But they're not even trained soldiers like that.
Like saying creating a bottleneck.
Yeah, like I could see they could try to bottleneck and maybe just open the gate and keep the gate open and let them funnel through the gate and then just try to fight them as they come through the gate. But that's not going to work the entire time because Mance Rayder is smarter than that. He'll just climb the wall while he's also going through the gate, or he'll go through another and he has to fight both sides too. You can't and so
yeah, because there's the wildlings that are marauding the air. They just hit Molestown.
Yeah,
and John's like, we're next.
And they're much better fighters than all of the Night's Watchmen. Like the Night's Watchmen are slumped. Like they're shitty fighters except for maybe like 40 of them. I'll give you 40 maybe solid fighters. The rest are fucking like not good fighters, or I don't even know if they're counting the people who are like the Raven and the Stewards and the Builders. Are they counting the Stewards and Builders?
I think the Stewards
Oh
and the
my
Builders
god. So we're counting in this 100 the Stewards and the Builders. So we're looking at a solid maybe 40, 50 Rangers.
They still do train the Stewards and the Builders, but they're just not good enough to go out on the ranging missions.
I would say if we're going to give them like 10 being John and 1 being Sam, we're giving the Stewards and Builders a 4 at best.
Okay.
And I'm giving all of the freaking wildlings 10s damn near. At least the ones that like Mance Rayder sent across. I'm not necessarily saying like all the people he has in his army are a huge fight. You have giants. You have the wargs, whatever. You have all kinds of other shit we don't see. They couldn't handle 1,000 men, let alone 100,000.
Okay.
With giants and with other creatures. So they haven't alluded to what their plan is yet, but I'm praying that Lord Commander has a plan, or there's a ton of people coming that we don't know about yet. Like a ton, like an entire army is going to show up at Castle Black and then like spread out to like help defend. Because bar that, they're not stopping the wildlings, or they're just not going to stop them. Or that's the thing, or the wildlings are just going to come across. So and the wall is going to be defeated, and then they're going to have to go back to the wall altogether to fight. So either that's going to happen, or a ton of people are going to come. But there's no way 100 people are going to stop an entire army.
Okay. Melina Martin, what do you think of Sansa's character evolution throughout the seasons?
Sansa,
yeah.
She's getting stronger. This
She's
is the most
playing
development.
the game a little bit.
This is the most development I've seen this one episode.
Right, yeah, because she
literally
lied.
her entire character's changed, and she's grown in one episode, and she's knowing how to play Littlefinger a little bit better, as you can see.
Yeah, because it's like, do you really know what I want? And she doesn't say anything. Because if she had said what she thought he wants, that would give a little information away. But being like, well, does she actually know what I want?
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like she was alluding to like it being her
Yeah.
But, you know, she knows that, like, the better she can play her own hand, the better she'll live. And she's either going to live or die. I think she's figured that out at this point. And so she chose to live and chose to figure it out.
So, yeah, Mad Musk 100 is just asking if Sansa's finally playing the game.
And decently well so far, too, because she really sold that. She really did a really good job of selling that and, like, not even making him feel bad about it. Like, no, she didn't ask anything from him for that, which is good. She waited for him to bring it up, which is a much more powerful move.
Adrenaline Maybe says that Arya is close to one of her family members yet again, but death comes between them.
Yeah. Again.
Would she have been reunited with Sansa had Sansa not lied about Lysa's death?
No. The Hound still wouldn't have. The Hound still wouldn't have brought her in because of the fact that, like, there's no person to pay for her now, theoretically. Which is actually true because I don't even know if Littlefinger would pay for her. Maybe he would.
Well, yeah, because, like, everyone, like, there's only, like, maybe 5 people in the Vale that know it's Sansa. The 3 people that were in the room with her and Littlefinger.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone else was being quiet.
So, like, the people guarding the gate wouldn't know.
No,
oh, yeah, we got Sansa Stark. So, like, yeah, your aunt's dead, but your sister's here, so come on in. So,
but that's dangerous because who knows what Littlefinger's people are around, and if anyone heard her say that I'm traveling with Arya Stark at the Vale and then left, then who knows what, like, Tywin would send to, like, go find out.
Yeah. Stark of Winterfell wants to know if Sansa made the right decision in giving her identity to the Lord of the Vale. And did she make the right decision to protect Littlefinger?
At the moment, yes and yes. Who knows how crazy Littlefinger is?
Like, would they not have believed her story if she said she was still just, like, his niece, and, like, saying she was Sansa Stark led more credence to her words, or
that? And also, if she didn't, telling people she's Sansa Stark gave her a little bit of safety because now she has friends. At least those 3 people know she's Sansa Stark, and gives her a little bit of, like, at the same time.
Plus, she's actually met Lord Royce before.
Exactly. So now that she's, like, has somebody who can at least protect her a little bit more, and she has a little bit more power. If she would have still just been some random girl and then lied, like, who knows? But, like, the way she played her hand was the best that she could have played it, in my opinion, because if she gets him dead, and let's say he does get killed, like, let's say she gets him to get killed, then who knows what would happen to her, especially if, she did say she was Sansa Stark. What does that mean for her there? Or what does that mean for, like, what if they just decide to sell her off to someone? What if they just decide to marry her to that crazy boy without any, like, parenting, and he just grows up and it's just, like, another Joffrey pretty much? Like, no. So, right now, she doesn't know how crazy Littlefinger is, but she knows she can somewhat control him a little bit.
Okay. We're actually going to head back to the wall a little bit. Movie Lover Fan 18. So, ever since Jon left her, Ygritte has been kind of killing people left and right, seemingly without feeling. But why does she spare Gilly?
Either because she saw that she was a wildling, or because she felt bad about the baby and what is her name again? Oh, Gilly. And Gilly. Or maybe she saw herself in Gilly a little bit, what she wanted to be.
Okay. So let's stick on Movie Lover Fan. Can Missandei and Grey Worm overcome the past traumas of their lives as slaves and physical limitations to have a future together?
I don't know. I'm pretty pissed about Daenerys' move with Jorah right now. It's hard for me to really give a shit about that whole side.
You said it was becoming your favorite love story.
Oh no, yeah, their love story.
Missandei and Grey Worm.
But I don't know. I feel like Daenerys is gonna fuck it up. I don't trust Daenerys right now. Daenerys is making stupid decisions, and so, like, alongside that stupid decision, if they maybe want to get together or love each other, maybe she's like gets in between it, or I don't know. But I mean, I think they'll be able to on some level, but I don't know what Daenerys is going to allow, is what I should say.
He also wants to know if Roose Bolton legitimizing Ramsay and giving him a position of authority a good thing.
I don't know yet. I don't know if A, it's Roose Bolton's way to torture him even further, just because that's who they are, and maybe he's going to do something else that he didn't, that's like fucked up now, or it's his downfall because now Ramsay has the title to be able to be the Warden of the North over, so he might betray his father, or it's great decision because Ramsay is going to bust his ass to make his father
He
proud.
took Moat Cailin without losing a life.
Oh, I didn't know that, really?
They surrendered.
Oh, yeah, that's right, and then they just slaughtered them.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah,
It's
that's
just
right.
like, pretend to be Theon Greyjoy.
Yeah.
Go in there, give them this letter, say that they're
It
going to
almost
be fine.
didn't work. So he's like, yeah, and so then he almost...
But yeah,
lost.
no, they
Yeah,
took
no.
over Moat Cailin without losing a single Bolton life.
Which
Yeah.
is insane because it's Moat Cailin. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, no, he's...
So he earned it.
He earned it, but I just don't know if it's the right move for
Okay.
Roose Bolton. For Ramsay, it's an amazing thing for him to happen. Like, I think it's a win-win-win. Unless something crazy fucked up happens from his father, just to, like, be super tormenting. But I think it's, like, a huge... I think Ramsay will, like, rise to power.
Jaime Lannister brings up that killing a cousin is a crime without a specific name. You know, they're like talking about patricide, matricide.
Oh, yeah.
Was this a callback to when he killed his cousin in the jail cell?
Oh yeah, you're right. He did. I was like, what cousin? That's
Like,
right,
why
his
did it
cousin.
come to him that quickly?
Cousin. Yeah, that's true. It's called back to that. That's fucked up. Out of all the people, and he knew there wasn't a name for it. That's right. I totally forgot he killed.
Or
his
is this a
cousin.
sign that he feels guilt for doing it? Like, you know.
I'm sure he feels guilt for it, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe he was calling to Jamie's like, "Why do you kill?" You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was more asking Jamie because he just doesn't get it. The senseless killing.
So, Tywin made an alliance with Dorne and gave Oberyn a seat on the council, but now there's a vacancy.
Yeah, and what was he again? Master of...
I know Mace Tyrell was Master of Ships. I forgot exactly what Oberyn was, but what does this do with the Dornish alliance? Because, I mean, it was his choice to actually fight in the battle. It's not like Tywin forced him to be like, out of the combat.
I don't know. Maybe he'll bring in somebody else from the Martells. Because he was like the youngest brother. He wasn't like...
Right. His brother's the prince.
Yeah, his brother's the prince, so... Maybe the prince will come in?
The crown prince of Dorne or something.
And there's a king of Dorne, isn't there? Or a queen?
Or wait, I think his brother's the ruler. I think Oberyn is a prince.
One of the princes, but I guess like the least.
But yeah, he's one of the youngest. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe one of the other brothers will come of Dorne. Is there a king of Dorne right now or a queen of Dorne?
If there is, it's Oberyn's brother. Like, there's a ruler. For some reason I'm thinking crown prince rather than king. But
yeah, so whoever that is might come.
Yeah,
or maybe somebody instead, but. Dorne will have a presence in the capital still.
Oh yeah, Montana Donaldson wants to point out that Boltons were heading towards the ruins of Winterfell. You saw like the smoke in the bathroom.
Our new home.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the Boltons heading towards Winterfell?
It's bullshit. That's such bullshit. But I mean, they need to rule the North, and that was where the North was ruled from.
Like
so
the stronghold.
Yeah, it's fucked up, but at least they'll get rebuilt.
Yeah, more centralized location than the Dread Fort.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, and you also talked about, like, in the middle of the episode, how smart Tywin was for sending over the letter about Ser Jorah.
Good move.
Yeah.
He knew she would do that. That's dangerous on her part. That was okay. There's so many reasons why that was stupid. Sending a guy that has all of the knowledge that he has about your army, about your plans, about everything, pissing him off and sending him away, breaking any bond you have with him, or at least attempting to. It wasn't like she was trying to not. So, in her mind, she just cut all ties to him and then sent him off with all his knowledge. Stupid. Because then he could have theoretically betrayed her at any point, if he wants to.
Well, and conversely, though, if he was still in the process of betraying her, like, because at this point, like, how can she trust him? So, like, any new secrets that she would get would also be susceptible to be just sent back in letters to Lord Varys.
Well, that's my point, is that She needs to kill him. She should kill him.
So, okay.
She
So
should either kill him because you don't trust him at all.
Okay.
And think about it, like, as much as you can send information in letters, like, having that person in person to be able to give you all that knowledge that they had, like, is so much different than what you could just write down on a piece of paper to try to give, like, quick information you need to sneak back to the Capitol. Like, so even if there's still way more information that she's allowing to leak. And if you do still trust him, somehow, enough to where you don't think he'll betray you that much, then keep him on the fucking council. Like,
so either kill him or keep him?
Either kill him or keep him, but this whole, like, get out of my face thing, this wish-wash, like I was telling you, this wish-washy, like, shit that Rob was doing before, too, what is that going to do for anyone? Like, I know it's fucked up to kill Jorah, but he also committed treason, technically. But if you decide that that was treason, but if it's not, then either way, keep him in a dungeon, but sending him away, what is that? Like, I know, and that's what my point is, that the purpose of it is, and then he goes away, and then what's-her-name betrays her, and then now she, like, hatches, like, Jorah and the second sons, technically, because he still got killed, but Darren Harris is going to betray her on some level, and I think Jorah will stop it.
What do you think about Barristan telling Jorah first before giving the letter to Dan?
It shows Barristan's
honor,
yeah, which is good. It shows that he's not sneaky, and he gives it more.
Yeah, no, like,
I think they wanted to show more intention, that it wasn't Barristan trying to, like, sneakily, like, get higher elevation but it was more just, like, honorable, like I got this letter.
Hey, I gotta tell her. But
yeah.
I wanted to let you know first.
Exactly, and so I think it was more to show that it wasn't like him trying to make a power play, but more just like the honorability of it to make sure that Daenerys was safe.
All right. So, what do you think is going to happen next episode? That was episode
9. Episode 9. Tyrion's gonna leave.
How?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Probably, I think Jaime's still the key to Tyrion, so Jaime will maybe, like, still not promise Casterly. He's like, we had an agreement regardless of what he did. We still had an agreement, so he needs to be sent for the watch, which is where I wanted him anyways. I just said...
You want Jaime at the watch?
No, I want Tyrion at the watch, yeah.
Okay.
But... Or maybe he'll be... This is my point. Like, this show does a really good job of, like, not making it look dumb, but they break a lot of promises that they make you in the show. Like, oh, I can never break you out of here, Tyrion. But then the next episode, they can have 10 minutes, let alone, not even maybe, like 5 minutes, Tyrion's broken out. Like, so, as much as, like, it's hard to make predictions sometimes in this show, because I really have to think how they would want it to look. Because if you just go off of what the information they give you, you'll never be able to. Because they'll tell you something can't ever happen, and then they'll do it. Like, so, or they'll say things are definitely happening, and then there's no way they could happen. So it's just, you can't, so as much as I want to say that Tyrion's going to be, like, pardoned by Tywin, because that was what makes sense to me, like, just of how the show works, there could be some other fucking unwritten rule that, like, no one no viewer knew about, or, like, Tywin just decided he could implement right now, so he could. So I don't know exactly, or even maybe if he could somehow get, or if he could somehow have Jaime break him out. But I know he'll leave. I don't think he'll die. I really, really hope he doesn't die. Oh man, I'd be shooken. If he did, oh man, that'd be
killing Oberyn and Tyrion in back-to-back episodes.
Oh man,
yeah, a season after the Red Wedding.
A season after the Red Wedding, which is weeks before for me. Like it just happened. I can't, guys. I'd die. I'd pass out.
Would you still watch?
Oh, I don't know. Man. That's right. We'll see. We'll just pray that it doesn't have to watch. I like this show. The show's got me now.
Last time we met, I think you were at 80%, 20% that Joffrey's dead.
Oh, I'm at 90-10 now.
There's still a 10% chance.
I'm like, I don't like this shit. That's what they want you to do. That's what they're like, relax.
He's been gone just long enough.
And that may even be episode 9's bullshit thing that happens, is that Joffrey's back. Episode 9, I don't know.
Episode 9.
Episode 9. I know something's going to happen. I don't know. I don't think it's Tyrion's death. I don't know who's going to die. I was not expecting the fucking Viper. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you like as soon as you were calling for Oberyn to be facing the mountain, you're just like, oh yeah, Oberyn's just gonna win. He's just gonna win.
And then he did what I thought. And then even still, once he got knocked on the ground, I still was like, oh, he's gonna stab him. Like, it'll just check him. I was still like, until I saw his head pop, I was like, he'll still have this. Maybe he'll just be blind. Like, I was like, that's crazy. They really pushed this. Like, and then that's when that, like, when his head popped was sort of like my realization that he's fully dead. They really killed him off. Yeah. This show is ruthless.
Yeah. Was that the most brutal death?
Yeah. That was more visual than even Ned dying.
Well, there was also...
Because I saw Ned's death happen, like,
remember
slowly.
the guy getting the sword through the back of his...
that was a pretty good one, actually.
Like, north of the wall.
Yeah, when John
was just, like, sticking it right back out.
Nah.
And then...
Watching that guy's
also, in this same episode, there was a lot of gruesome stuff in this episode. Like, after Moat Kalen was taken, like, that guy, after he was peeled and
his body, that one dude with his body peeled.
There was a lot of gore. There was a lot of gore in this episode.
But the mountain popping a dude's head with his, like, from eye socket, that was, oh man, that was rough. But
you'll have that image in your brain for the rest of your life.
Just seeing his head slowly pop. But next episode, Stannis will get his full army.
The Golden Company?
By the end of this season.
Okay.
And by the end of this season, Melisandre will be gone.
Okay. So Stannis is getting his army, and you said that Davos is going to drive kind of a wedge between them.
Yeah, because of his daughter, because of Shireen.
Okay.
So I think that'll be enough to where maybe she won't be killed, but she won't be with Stannis.
Davos will prevent it from happening.
Yeah, and I think it'll be something about the potions will come up. Like, they brought up the potions this episode to foreshadow to why he won't believe her anymore. Like, possibly, maybe Davos will find, maybe his wife will bring up the fact that she had all those potions. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, she won't be in charge anymore, I don't think. Daenerys will have Jorah back.
By the end of the season?
Yeah, and which I'm hoping for and happy if he does. I think Darius Nahara or Darius, whoever the new actor is. I really like the other actor. Whoever the new actor is, I hope he died. Hope he dies. So I think he'll die. He'll betray her, and I think she will keep staying
in Marine
because I don't see her,
or just in Slaver's Bay in general.
In Slaver's Bay in general, because I don't see her like abandoning what Jorah said, and especially if all the slave masters got killed, unless she starts being what we don't want her to be. If she's going to continue to be what we want her to be, she stays there. If she turns into Daenerys Targaryen that we think she is, or that I thought she was, and I think she'll probably really be, she's going to march on Westeros.
She seems to be the character that you've like flip-flopped the most on, because you're just like, I pity her. She's kind of...
she's annoying.
Yeah.
She went from pity to annoying.
Well, you liked her a little bit when she was with Khal Drogo, like when she stood up to her brother.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She went from pity to annoying when she was just like with Khal Drogo. And, well, actually, she went from pity to like impressed because I liked how she handled the situation, to then annoying when she was like, I just want to throne, I don't want to leave, da-da-da-da. All that, there was like no reason for anything. It was just like she just wanted to conquer. And then
in the Red Waste
to worry, to then not fear, but like I was like not liking her character when she burned the woman and like for being a witch and like killing Khal Drogo and like all that stuff. To then being again impressed when she like took her army and the dragons started doing better. Frustrated with and pretty much detached when she was in Karth. Like, the full time she was in Karth, I just didn't give a shit, kind of. Like, I kind of was just like, I hope she makes it out. Like, kind of like, oh, good. But then, like, I was really vested when she, like, had her entire empire, and, like...
Like, season 3, you really started...
Oh, yeah, when she started, like...
the Unsullied.
Yeah, got the Unsullied, and then she started, like...
Sons.
Yeah, the Second Sons, and started freeing slaves, and, like, was acting more queenly and making better decisions. But, again, now she's starting to make stupid decisions again, and she started her decision making is not at all what it should be without Jorah, and so I'm just scared that like she's just gonna get like not give a fuck and say I'm over here wasting my time in Essos.
So
when
what
I should
about
be the queen of Westeros?
Essos and Westeros?
Yeah, Westeros. I mean.
So you seem to dislike some of her more I don't want to say psychopathic tendencies, but like
Targaryen tendencies, conqueror tendencies.
But what about, I mean, one of your favorites is Arya, and she's almost becoming kind of like...
No, I don't have a problem with killing. I have a problem with conquering.
Okay.
So Arya's killing for reasons, and I don't even have a problem with killing for money. Like, killing itself is not fucked up. It's the how and why and the motivation behind it. There's a fire that burns in her eyes when people die. Like, there's almost like...
Okay.
And not always, but like when the witch burned, when she makes these decisions to just kill all these people, when she staked up all those masters. Like, it's the
You don't
energy.
see something behind Arya's eyes when she kills someone?
It's not the same fire. It's a different, like... When Arya kills people now, it's almost like a detachment, like Jack and Hagar.
Okay.
Like, it's just like, you need to die. But when Daenerys kills people, I would not make Arya king, is what also.
Right, okay.
I'm saying this in the
because
context
she is trying to be a ruler.
Exactly.
Arya's not trying to
and
be
I'm
a
not
ruler.
saying she's a horrible person as itself, but I don't want to see her rule if that's how she's going to act. And I'm saying it's a spiral.
Okay.
I'm saying right now it's just one or two people.
Higher expectations for someone with higher power.
Exactly. And also Targaryens always have a tendency to start like madness, and so who knows if she just... And I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. She's dancing with this madness. There's no madness in Arya. If anything, she's getting more and more serene, and like that's what I like about Arya, is like she's like peaceful when she's killing. Like it's a dance, it's art, you just die. But it's almost like Daenerys is getting more and more mad. I'm scared because if Daario Naharis betrays her and Jorah isn't able to like win her trust back, or even if he is, she's even more not trusting of people, and so she's just gonna do dumb rash shit. And then that's what I'm saying. I'm worried about the whole Grey Worm and Missandei thing, because I feel like that'll feel like she's like getting betrayed. I'm just scared that she's gonna start feeling like everyone's betraying her and then just start doing dumb shit. So right now I'm happy with her if she continues to be the freer of slaves and breaker of chains and mother of dragons and whatever. But the minute she starts being crazy Targaryen girl, I'm off that. Sorry guys, I'm off the ship. But
no, like
I'm still
like those are very legitimate reasons.
I can totally see her flipping. So it's, I'm not sure where her character development's going, but if it's going the crazy Targaryen way, she's dropping. Okay. In my opinion. So I see her anyways, that climax happening by the end of this season. Tyrion will be freed in wherever he's going to be at by the end of the season. Jaime will be at Castle Rock by the end of this season. Or dead.
Okay.
Jaime's not going to be in King's Landing anymore. Jaime's either going to be dead or he's going to be at Castle Rock. Cersei. I don't know what Cersei. I don't know Cersei's. I want to say I want to call for her death by the end of this season, but I know it's not going to be with Loras Tyrell. I know she's not going to marry him. So I don't know what her purpose would be, and I don't think Tywin really wants her mother.
Have you predicted who the next death is going to be? You don't think it's Tyrion?
No. Jaime. Or Daario Naharis.
Okay.
And then for the kings, still
Balon Greyjoy.
Balon Greyjoy is the next one to die.
Okay.
Probably by Roose Bolton's hand, or even maybe Reach's hand. Reek.
Okay. Cool. All right, I think that's a good place to end episode 8. So until next time, thanks for watching.